Hey everybody, welcome to session 74, where we play D&D our way, and I was going to say of materia, but hey, who cares? Intros, they're meant to be messed up. The Menagerie leveled to level 9 at the end of last session after a very, very bloody prison break. The Menagerie had made their way successfully into the Boulder Fields, not as prisoners, but as, envoy to Sister Agathor, who was a persona created by Al Legretto using his disguise self ability. Um, Once the Menagerie had gone to the Boulder Fields, which are on the far eastern side of the occupied Green Hill, they were made witness of numerous people that are being held here as prisoners being exposed to different ways or attempts to break them to fall in line and worship the Mother of Bounties. Um, One such thing that they saw was there's a pinnacle boulder surrounded by candles and decorated draperies and such that a sister of the mother was actually giving a sermon. Uh, the individuals were gathered around, being corralled by those faith militant that were stationed at the Boulder Fields, as well as numerous giants and ogres. This sermon was interrupted at one point, and other interactions did occur between the persona of Sister Agathor and the sister known that introduced herself as Sister Nutra. Due to the way that some of the interactions went, members of the Crass Menagerie were placed in holding in some of the boulder pins as punishment for being incompetent and embarrassing the Sister Agathor. While they were held, it was later actions with them escaping or being lost, or however you wanted to call it, did end up resulting in Sister Nutra losing her trust of Sister Agathor and her entourage, aka the Menagerie, and they locked them up all of them into the Boulder Fields. Well, after a short amount of time with Sister Agathor, ranting and raving, like, how could you do this? You've besmirched the mother. I'm his sister, etc. Rock initiated his plan to rescue as many of the held civilians as possible, which was going well for a time until the giant that was stationed to watch the group noticed something, and then conflict erupted. A bloody conflict ensued that we're not going to go through the details of, but giants died, ogres died, civilians died. There was a wall of fire, there was fireballs, there was a frost ball, there was people getting literally killed in one hit, and then when Sister Nutra ended up entering the fray and dying, mephits, what we call cauldron sprites, began to erupt from her singed and destroyed corpse, which then continued to attack everything in sight and kill many more people. Throughout all this, Davis, who had been separated from the group, ran into a giant of his own who ended up being more unique. The group is not aware of this, but she ended up being possibly one of the other hags of the Stitched Covens, where Davis had learned that a particular individual that the Menagerie thought had been lost to them was indeed actually just captured. And Davis did manage to get away from this giant hag-like creature, but not before losing a particular item that he had acquired from a previous hag. we will be picking up this session after Dregnar had punched a giant in the eyeball. Davis has vamped back into the material plane. The
Permanently.
wall of fire has subsided, and almost everything around the menagerie is dead. The good news is some individuals did manage to escape with their lives. So, menagerie. We come back to a gruesome scene where boulders are charred and cindered. In some areas, there are corpses that are, blackened and burned, and others, they are blown apart and frozen. Many individuals have been just gnawed and clawed and ripped to shreds by those voracious methods. Pebble has away. Not one, not two, but five giants lay fell as blood from their enormous bodies is just seeping out into the muddy, gross ground. There are also dead ogres. Go.
Well, so I wanted to get so as I came back, I was like, "Oh God, what the fuck happened?" Marb, I need you. And then I would grab Marb and say, "Hey, I need you to do the trick where you can see into the ethereal plane." Wait, how does that work with your eyes are gone now? Can
Spooky
you?
magic. I don't know. You need me to.
Yeah. I want to. I found Wiggs. But he's in the ethereal plane. We need to see if we can if he's still here.
You found okay, and you see is like you found Wiggs, and then beneath the bandage that is wrapped around his eyes, you just see glowing. That same like
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like
pale, like
run him
purple.
this direction and say like she was over here. I saw her. She had him over here. It was one of the big giant ladies, but it was like she looked like a hag.
So as he's peering and looking, I mean, it's not a very bad day. It is getting, a little bit later as you were waiting for the communion to happen. Oh, and I forgot to say a lot of people were being eaten by giants at one point, but hey, that's whatever. Um, the sun is still out, so there's still, it's a pretty clear day. Marb peers with his, see invisibility spell, which allows him to see pierce the veil from the material into the ethereal between, and he does see a female, the back of a female giant stepping over and entering back into, a section of the pin that none of y'all have been in yet, the boulder fields. And all of this is in the ethereal. So, Davis, you're looking and you don't see this. And Marv says, I see a really big girl. Oh, yeah,
Does she have like a
she's going
cage around
down the
her
wall.
on her hip? Can you see that?
Go ahead and roll me a
Yeah,
perception
sure.
check.
Yeah. No advantage or anything.
Mm,
No.
no, because
15.
this technically doesn't count as urban where you're at, so no, he
Right.
doesn't get his bonuses.
15 perception.
15. Let me draw the distance just to see. Let's see. You're roughly here. Yeah, it's within his 120. So yeah, he says, I see something dangling around her
Yeah, he's in
waist,
there.
and then disappears across the boulders. Like, okay,
Could you like
shit.
hunter's marker or something? Like I don't know. We need to be able to find her because that's where Wiggs is gonna be.
He tries to concentrate and out of range.
Ah, should we go?
Uh, Davis, I don't think. Yeah, no. We need to go back and check on everybody else. Man, where were you?
I
Were you
was
okay?
finding Wiggs and talking to that crazy. I, I think she's a hag. Like she was crazy. Like so, these those other gigantic things that I saw burned over there. Whoa. I don't think they could go into the ethereal like I did. Which, fuck, she stole. God damn it. Um, yeah, I can't go there anymore. But anyway, she could just kind of go into the ethereal and stuff as well, and she was very surprised to find me there as well. But
Um,
and yeah, spooky magic shit,
so you're
right?
saying we're not dealing with a giant. We're not dealing with a hag. We're dealing with a hag giant.
I maybe, I guess that would kind of make sense, right?
Why am I friends with you people? Why? Like, uh, oh, and he just starts like, come on, we need to go check on the others,
yeah, what
and
the
then
fuck happened here? Uh.
uh,
It's just like fucking
yeah,
retching
and
for a little
Marble
bit.
just be like, I saw fireballs, I saw frostballs, I saw wall of fire, I saw Dragnar punch a giant in the eye,
Are
I
we? Is
saw,
everybody okay? Like, are we all good at least? Like,
I don't
oh
know,
god,
I don't, and then
I'm
he's
gonna
like,
like
oh,
start counting.
he's like, Grung gave me a bag. Where did I leave that bag? And he's gonna start like looking around. He's like, fuck the bag, the bag, the bag. He's like, and then he'll call, oh, Owl was dead, but he's up again. Like,
Davis. Okay,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
it.
God! Don't
Oh,
say Al was dead. Jesus.
uh,
As they pass near me, I am like one fist into the mud, catching my breath like heavily and labored, just like
Is there, is,
we
wait,
got Davis. That's you're the last head. Rock is over the boulders. He got some people out. We need to regroup and talk about some shit. Oh my goodness.
Dragnarlocott,
people actually made
Rock's
it out of this?
fine. Rock's fine. He's just Pebble's not. And it's from Dragnar up on the rock.
Oh.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
Dragnar is he's standing still at least?
yeah, it looks like he's just surrounded by dead people.
So same as
Uh,
us.
And Dragnar's gonna start walking over to this part, and then he'll kind of, across the boulders, try not to slip from some of the blood. And he's like, "The rope's here. Toss it up. We're leaving, right?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, do we need to check on anybody? Like, are we sure
That
everybody's?
Davis, if you want to give me a medicine check, you can. I mean,
Sure.
as you're kind of walking over this
Yeah, just kind of
it's
like
a group
glance.
of. At this point, you can't even tell just because like their clothing was incinerated and everything. They're just charred.
18. I rolled well.
Yeah, nothing non-magical would survive that. Like they were flash fried essentially by the
Oh,
wall.
jeez. Like,
I
what about other? Wait, is there other people locked up still that we could? Well, I don't know how we would get them out. Well, we have ropes. We
I'm
could
gonna
just.
continuously start setting up kind of like what seems to the others like a ritual.
Here amongst, okay. So where, okay,
I'm right where my marker is. I'm right in the middle of so many dead things. I'm
okay.
I'm I'm covered in blood and gold right now.
it's a meat castle.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys. I was just telling Mark. Wiggs, I found him.
What?
He's, so when I was on my way over, I was trying to fight off this giant lady, but I didn't have my armor on, so I did the thing where I go into the other plane.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
followed me, and she looked real different over there. Like I think she looked like the hags, but just big. And she had wigs in the ethereal plane, though. And she
What?
said
So,
she needed him for something. He told me to get out, and I mean, I did obviously, but I was hoping to try and get her over here and to bring her to you guys, but she didn't really buy it. She's fucked off. Marb and I just saw her. Well, Marb saw her running. Well, not running necessarily, but getting out over to the east over there. I don't know what they're gonna use him for, but I don't want them to use him for things. Like that's scary.
no, he's important to everybody. Was she like a full size giant? Not just a big hag,
Yeah,
but like a
no,
full
like
size?
yeah, like this fucking thing right here, and I'll kick the dead giant like this size.
Oh shit! I was afraid of that.
Yeah, like he was just in a cage on her belt. Like he was a accessory to her.
That's terrifying. Does she seem to know? You said she could see between dimensions. Of course, she knows magic.
She
Oh
could
shit! That's a real
move
hag.
between them. And she fucking stole my thing too. It was. I think she's like. I don't know. Seemed to think that it was like hers. I guess. Like these are for the hags. I don't know. She
The
was.
dimension jumping crystal.
Yeah, the black stone thing.
Oh,
I mean, I guess we did take it from there, and it probably was like one of her sisters or one of the covens or something that took it, but or not cooked it, that made it. But you know, I really enjoyed it. So that option's out for me now. Well,
crap! Can we really? When you mentioned wigs, I was curious, but if we don't have the stone, I think we just have Marb's vision, for lack of a better word, for being able to do anything
I can
against the
still
ethereal
see.
plane.
Fine. I don't mind.
Sorry, I'm being too technical. This is it's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
I
What
am
is going on, by the
so.
way?
why is everything bleeding so much?
I'm
It's
just
all
having fun drawing all the blood from last
He's
session.
painting, yeah.
okay.
I am 100% for that. 100%.
Giving
I
you
thought
all an
Sej,
idea how bad it is.
Yeah,
I thought Sej was drawing. And I'm like, what kind of ritual is
yeah.
this? You're a cleric, right? A
Blood
good
hunter.
cleric? Ah, shit.
There's one,
Define good.
one man.
Um,
People up. Sorry, I'm just having fun. Sorry, go ahead.
we're all having fun right
Unusable?
now. It's okay. Go ahead.
Splish splash.
Uh,
You are, I would say as you guys are kind of having this discussion, those of you that don't have like decently thick, boots, blood is starting to like actually seep into your shoes a little bit, especially if you're standing next to all this. There's a
Yeah, Marb would probably definitely have climbed up for looking for Grung's shit now. By now.
yeah,
Actually, he would also just see Grung and be like, "Hey,
yeah. He's like,
looks like you're okay."
oops, go ahead.
No, no, no. It
Boop.
was just.
There you
nice.
So yeah, actually, yeah. We'll say Marb goes and gets the bag. What's in there?
I'm gonna start muttering. And I don't know if it's supposed to be loud enough where Davis and like Al could hear, or even Grung on the other side of these dead bodies, but my guiding light. Fate has been delivered to so many people here today. Some weren't even deserving. I dare not question your guidance. But is there anything else that I'm supposed to do here today? I'm your tool. But please, the sun beats heavy here today. For those undeserving, I hope their next lifetime isn't as cruel as this one.
go. Are you casting anything or just trying to?
Nope. I am so sad that I seem to have gotten rid of my talk to you spell
Oh,
this session.
divination.
Yeah, I really wish I had that right now.
Didn't you have that last session?
I didn't. I switched it out during my last long rest.
Got it.
Actually,
Gotcha. Yeah. So, as you're not, I don't know, like prostrating not the right word, right? But like as you're kind of down and trying to focus and talk to your deity, um, there is no connection. There is no tether. And as you look up, the sun, no clouds are covering it. It's just there up in the sky. unfortunately, there's nothing that you can really read or intuit.
Just drawing the death all around me.
Basically, there is a little
It's
bit.
not so much I'm asking my deity to do anything because I know I Sej would know he can't right now.
Yeah.
He's just kind of giving him
Understood.
his own prayer for like whoever didn't deserve a cruel death right now. He's hoping he believes in reincarnation. He's hoping their next reincarnation isn't as cruel.
Understood. Yeah. And yeah, as you're kind of saying that, and then as you kind of put your head down, you just see, the reflection of the sun on the pooling blood. It's always with you. Take it as you wish.
Al is not super religious, but he tries to be respectful, like with the whole Jarcy situation. So if Sej is doing any kind of hand sign, anything with his hands, I was gonna close his eyes, match it, and listen.
Okay.
It feels like funeral rites, but Al doesn't know.
Yeah, understood. You are free to mimic. As you are saying this, Sej, and as Al is kind of following a little bit of your lead, whether you're aware of it or not. Grung will be like, rope, and say, here, catch. He throws the rope up to Dregnar. It's all that, and Davis and Dregnar and all them are starting to get a vantage point. From up here, Davis, you're able to see Rock is doing his best to run and catch up with the group. And
a group of people, I can't tell who, I'm sure.
Yeah, and they're much further away than what's actually like on the map. It's just
and it's already even 100 feet on the map, so it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Before I ran off, I would have. I guess Ragnar was on top of the rock. I would have seen him. I would have sent him a message saying, "Going to protect Jade and peasants people."
Okay.
But
yeah,
I
that's
guess,
it. That'll
would I be able to at least get a rough head count that I can only see like maybe like 10 people?
Yeah, you would.
I'd be
I
like,
would say,
oh boy. Well,
yeah, some of the boulders get in the way, but
at least
yeah.
some folks made it out, I guess. Yikes.
I'm gonna put one arm on Al's shoulder and just be like, the sun has unfinished business here. I need to locate one person. Can you watch this area real quick? I will be right back.
You're going out there?
Not far.
You sure I'm gonna stay? I can give backup. I can look like Nutra if I wanted to.
Feel free. I just don't want to give our friends over there with the rope the feeling that we're gone. I don't want to lose our escape.
Okay. I'll tag along. I'm gonna wave down Davis. I'm sure he's facing the other direction.
Okay.
Davis.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna hold up the horn and wave it a couple times, and then follow Sej. Just make eye contact, letting him know.
Yeah, I'll hop down.
Oh. Hey, Sej, you mind one more?
Oh, I don't. I'm going to locate Nutra. At least what's left of Nutra.
Oh, good. So she was taken care of?
I don't know. But look around.
I mean, yeah, I assume everyone here died. I just don't know. I mean, except for the handful of people I saw Rock running with.
And it is a lot quieter than it was a few minutes ago, unfortunately.
A quieter Nutra would probably be in our favor.
Al, if you want to, you can go ahead and give me a perception check as you're listening.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure we clear, because there's places on the other side of this thing that could have people in it still, right? So you want to make sure we clear those.
I would say Davis. I think Armor of Agathis is an hour, right? Yeah.
Is it an hour or 10
Well-
minutes? It's an hour, you're right.
Yeah. So you're still
Glowing.
covered in that pale light. Yeah, Al, you're listening.
-1. I haven't leveled yet.
Understood. Yeah, listening.
Feel free to come along, my shiny friend.
Yeah. No,
Tapes likes that.
there's really nothing now that you can pick up. It's yeah, you're still trying to calm down from what happened and still gathering some of your bearings after being knocked unconscious.
I'm gonna mention to Davis this corpse that's right in front of me. Does this sprite have any familiarity to you?
Pretty sure it does, right, DM?
Yeah. So unfortunately, like when these methods, it's
Oh yeah, they burst. Sorry, yeah, they're totally gone.
Okay, so it's
yeah.
not even really
If
a
you're
corpse.
looking at like the splatter, there happens to be just like we'll give you in this case. There happens to be just like the part of the face with the elongated nose and like part of the lip remains, and it's odd, slightly familiar to you, Alan Davis, because I'll give you that. But yeah, essentially the body just.
I was gonna say, yeah, I could maybe make some sort of like check or something, but like.
I'll give it to you. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah.
Now, as far
Maybe.
as seeing the corpses off in our distance up in the northeast area, other than what we're looking at now,
Okay. So this.
would I be able to see them from like here?
Yeah, you can see that from this. You see like it's an odd thing, Saj. You see like a cluster here that are just they're not corpses. They are blown apart, charred, cindered body parts.
Okay.
That's where the fireball exploded. The explosion seemingly didn't hit the group that was huddled up here. However, you do see there's a boulder that has a ton of blood just smeared up on it, and you see like some limbs kind of underneath the boulder. And then on top, beyond that, you see just some people that look more like this individual down here that were just ripped apart.
I think over there is where we're looking to go. Looks like an awful Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to dig through the ditches.
Mhm.
Help.
Yeah, what are we looking for, friend?
Sister Nutra.
Oh, right, okay.
Oops. Didn't make it big.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can get there and you can try to give me an investigation check. It's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Al's not expecting stealth for this, so he's gonna like stay a few feet behind the group, two of them, and just kind of keep an ear out, being very cautious.
All right. So yeah, so Saj, go ahead and give me an investigation check because you're trying to locate Nutra.
Can I help?
Sure, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll be like, maybe she was wearing this sort of jewelry, it wouldn't have been burned or something so badly. Like, if you see something like that, then this is her. Da 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 da.
Okay, you can roll that advantage, Saj.
Hooray! Your first roll, which is terrible, gets thrown away.
Thank goodness it was awful.
And then Al, you said you're keeping an eye out. 15.
Well, it was a 16 plus. Is it? Did you?
Oh no,
upgrade
no,
your
17.
proficiency
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Even
Well,
better.
So it's really a 20 then, because I think the first one doesn't have his proficiency.
yeah, so 20 total based off that roll. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then also Saj, I have to go. I didn't update anyone's D&D Beyond or roll 20 sheets with the level, so
Ooh, yeah, true.
yeah.
I don't really use it for anything
Yeah.
except for initiative anyway.
I'll try to update yours while we're role playing. Saj,
I didn't even think of that for some reason.
unfortunately, even with a 20, you're trying to like look and ascertain, and it's just chunks of seared and seared flesh, blackened, burned, splintered bone. Like it, you wouldn't know that these were people because of the impact from the fireball.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna stop looking in there and just start looking over in this group of like, she sure she's not over here? Like, I can't make anything out of that pile. Like, ugh. I don't even know what that was.
Give me 1 second. As you're kind of walking by Davis, you swear you see something in this pile move.
The fuck? You guys got everything?
I was not a part
Here,
of
here, here. Come
whatever
here, come here, come
happened
here, come
over
here,
here.
Be ready.
I think I was knocked out.
Yeah, guys, get over here.
I'll draw my rapier.
Yeah, perfect. No, that's perfect. Yeah. All right, I think I saw something here.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can go ahead and
move
get
this stuff. Be ready.
Gotcha.
And then whoop, like start like just lift a corpse
Yeah.
off or whatever.
Yeah. As you do, you kind of move what you thought would be a corpse, and you remove the top portion of this female human. Her guts just kind of spill out and kind of move it, and under there you see a little halfling male just
Oh God! Wait.
covered in blood. He's got chunks of flesh in his hair. He's just
Wait, here,
wide
guys. Here, help.
Don't
And
kill
then
me,
I'll
don't
help
kill
him
me.
out, pull him out immediately.
He just keeps
Yeah.
repeating over and over, "Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't
No.
kill me."
We're not here to kill you. We're here to. I mean, we're friends. We're friends.
I'm gonna sheathe my rapier and start humming like a prestidigitation tune, just kind of frantically honestly.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I will spend a merit die to heal him some if I can.
Sure. If you want to.
So,
So he's at full HP because
oh, he's actually
they're
fine. Okay.
no, it's not that. It's just
Oh,
like
no matter what I roll, it's gonna be
no
fine.
matter
Literally
what,
4 HP.
like he's sitting around at 1 HP. He rolls a 1 die. You roll 1 die. I mean,
Yeah,
like the
okay.
chance of him not being full, right? He's still
I rolled an 8, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. He's shaking. He is terrified. He's like
Buddy. You're alive. You made it. It's okay. Like, this was terrible. This was horrible, but you've made it. You're gonna get out of here.
he just kind of blankly stares like at you, but kind of past you. If that makes sense. Like he's just shaking. He's
1,000
his
yard
arms.
stare.
Yeah. Don't kill me.
No. We're not gonna kill you. We're here to save you. I know this fight was terrible, but at least you'll be free now. We're gonna get you out of here. We'll get you wherever you need to go, but you're not in their control anymore. We've got you. You're safe. You're fine.
Fellows, I think finding Nutra is futile. We should get back and leave.
Yeah, here, come with me. Then I'll guide him actually just out of this area. Fuck this. Like, I'm gonna take him all the way down here and
You could literally be carrying him right now. He's not like you're basically.
I will.
Yeah, like you're almost not swaddling him, but he's halfling. You're just kind of carrying him like a child.
Yeah, I'll just like prop him up against a rock or something over here somewhere.
Okay.
And then just be like, just take a breath, take a moment. If you're religious, pray to whatever. Like, just thank whatever deity you want that you're alive. I know this was terrible. You may have lost friends or family in here too, but you're here. You're alive. We're gonna help you get out of here. It's gonna be fine.
Go ahead and give me I guess
Animal handling check. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess persuasion.
Okay. And this is using the level 9 bumper now.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Then 22.
Okay. Your words are seeming to cut through a little bit, but you can tell that he is gonna need.
Yeah, a lot of calming.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but he's at least not going to do anything stupid in the moment, like run or anything. Cutting real quick.
Actually, I'll
Rock.
go ahead and let him borrow my drum. I'll pull a drum out of my bag and be like, here. I hopefully this gives you something. I don't know.
You just gotta put it in like a little carrying drum. And
I don't know if you're musical, but music helps calm me.
Gotcha. He doesn't seem to take to it, but he's just kind of propped up, kind of starts to slide into a seated position along the boulder. Rock, as you're kind of running off, Marb is starting to start to kind of catch up to you and be like, rock, 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 buddy, rock, rock.
I will not leave this few that are left. Let the others know that I will see them to safety. You can come if you want, but I won't leave them alone.
That's fine. Just try to get them to stop, and we'll catch up to you. Okay?
I'll do what I can.
Just convince him to hide, and he starts running back.
Okay.
Rock, they do not move that fast. Like you're able, just amongst how exhausted they are and the treatment that they've had, they're not moving at a full dash by all means. So you will eventually be able to catch up to them.
Just so I know for terrain-wise where we are in the boulder fields, is there an easy way out where we're just out of town?
So yes and no. So the boulder fields themselves are right on the outskirts of the eastern, like southeastern part of Green Hill. Green Hill, on the eastern side, as you guys recall, was populated mostly now by giants and ogre clans, as there was many banners in this. And as you are running rock, I should mention there are spikes and pyres, not pyres, spikes with impaled people. There are people that have been strapped to the boulders that have just died from lack of nutrition or being taken care of, and there's birds picking away at some of the corpses that are tied to these boulders. It's a gruesome sight. There is, the best that you can tell. Can you give me a survival check?
Oh, that's good. That's okay.
Minus your level up bonus though. So remember, it's one less or whatever.
23.
Yeah. So kind of running and looking at the city, and then kind of looking at like the environment around you, kind of trying to see beyond the boulder fields. There is some rolling hills out there, and there is some open field that you're not seeing tents or banners on that. So it is feasible that y'all could run around the boulder fields and get away at this point. You don't know what's out there before you as far as are there camps or not, but at least looking around right now, you don't see much. And you're not too familiar with the area, but with a 23, you know that you don't want to keep traveling east too far, because eventually you're going to run into either the river or the forest, and that's the eastern front, and that's where all this started potentially.
Yeah, and I want to try and get them out of town over to our friends in the forest encampment on the other side.
Yes. So yeah, you're able to catch up to them. So I don't know if you want to try to talk to them. They're like, they're running, and then eventually after a while they start, and they all kind of gather around, just a few trees that have naturally grown here away from the forest, which is, a ways away, but there are still, trees that grow. They're just underneath these sycamore trees. There are some rocks there, and they're just kind of gathered in the shade, resting, wide-eyed, and then Jade sees you and, well, that was, I don't know what that was.
Sorry, that didn't go how it should have. Just
Got some of us out.
yeah, not enough. I'm sorry. I started this. This is me failing you again.
We would have all died or been brainwashed anyways. So,
do these people listen to you? Can you get them to stay hold tight, and we'll get you guys out of here? We have to wait for the rest of the menagerie.
I think they'll listen to anyone right now, honestly. Like you see, like, again, they are like wide-eyed deer, trying to catch their breath. And you do see that they are in various states. Most of them don't have shoes. Most of them have, like, the clothing that they have on them is like stained and torn, and just they had not been given, like, I'm not gonna make you roll, but you could tell that this is the clothing that they were thrown in with. This is what they've been wearing the entire time. They smell bad. They look bad. Glancing over them, you can see some of them have some ailments, be it infection or coughing or whatever.
Yeah. I don't have water spell anymore.
They are well fed, though, which is odd.
Oh, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Hold tight, please. I know what you saw was terrible. I know you've gone through a lot. We'll get you out of here. Worst is over. Just go. I'll point to some nearby boulders and say, "Go, stay there, hide behind it. I'm gonna keep watch and get the rest of our party over here to get you guys out of here. Just stay put. It'll be okay." And then I just start meandering before I can get any arguments or anyone. I start heading off, but I'll just go to like a different boulder, kind of a little ways away that I can keep a vantage point. And if I see anybody heading at all towards them, I'll distract and bring attention to myself.
What we'll do, like, you're much further away. You're not actually at the boulder field right now. I'll try to, so we don't forget. Let me draw something real quick. I need a good green color. That good? All right, there we go. So we'll just kind of say, like, this is essentially like a little set of trees that everyone is just kind of, oh no, oops. Oh man, I hate layers sometimes. So this is like kind of where they're gathered, and they're just in the shade, kind of hiding, kind of resting, trying to stay out of sight. There you go.
Hey, DM, for my notes, this was a human that we saved?
Halfling.
Halfling.
Was it halfling? Okay, boy. You said or man.
Man. Here. Just label him at least so you don't get confused. I'll just say that. Yeah. Boop. Alright, there it should display. There you go. I can actually give him like the extreme fucking panic. There you go. Ah! Yeah. Alright. They seem to be staying, Rock, as you kind of look over your shoulder. They kind of get down a little bit. Fighting amongst the the slightly taller grasses that have grown around this, like, kind of natural, I don't want to say oasis because that's not the right thing, but there's like a little tree bed. Are you staying with them, Rock, or are you heading back?
I'm gonna try and stay in range, like far enough away that I can kind of see where they are, so I make sure nobody approaches them. But
Okay.
I'm heading back a little ways, just at least so I can hopefully spot the group coming, or any other newcomers.
So keep in mind, like they were running for a while, and it did take you to catch up. So like you are away from the boulder field event at this point, where you found this little place to rest. They ran as far as they could until they saw no boulder field. So
yeah, I'll find a nice place to sit, and in the direction I came from, I'll
keep an eye out.
Every few minutes, I'll send a message just to Dregnar, I guess was the last one I saw, to see if he hears.
Marb or Dregnar, yeah.
Or Marb, yeah, I guess Marb. Marb knows what it means. To Marb, be like, here's where we are. Just see if I ever get anybody.
Gotcha. I'm not going to make anybody roll an athletics check for Marb, so eventually he'll be able to climb back up on the boulder.
He has a climbing speed.
Well, climbing speed.
Boulders, yeah, that's true.
No, but keep in mind, so climbing speed does not mean that you just automatically climb. You still have to make an athletics check. You just don't use natural climb. So if you don't have a natural climb speed, you don't have a natural swim speed, you move at half speed. If you have a climb speed, if you manage to make the check, you move at that speed instead.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense. Yeah. It's a little bit confusing. It doesn't
As
mean like,
long
oh,
as,
I
yeah,
have to.
yeah. Unless it's
You
like
still have to.
sure foothold stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So if it does resolve in you need a check,
Gotcha.
if you make the check, then you
Move
use
at
that speed.
speed.
Yeah. So yeah. So Marv will eventually get up. Dregnar has gotten Grung up on the boulder. But Grung is just hanging with you guys because everyone else kind of ran. And he'll see Marv and he'll kind of like, you are a sight for sore eyes, my black feathered friend. Looks like you've gone through a lot since the last time I had to make you something. Seeing, his bandaged eyes and everything.
Sight for sore is like the worst idiom to use with him.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Yeah, real fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. It's like, I know this might not be the place, but do you have my satchel? And then Marv will kind of hold it up to him, and we will get back to that when needed. All right. Davis, Sej, and Al. Anything?
I'm gonna go back over here, start climbing. I'm gonna tell them, I was like, we need to check everywhere else to make sure that there's nobody else left. There's tons of these little pens. I'm gonna go get up on the boulders and start walking around.
All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Easy. 25, I think. Yeah, 25.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it takes you just a brief moment to kind of find a good boulder that's got a,
I came all the way back to the rope.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. I thought you were just gonna try. I didn't need to have you make a check then. My apologies.
It's okay.
I'm good. Go ahead, Sej.
This halfling male right here, are we just leaving him?
For now. I mean, out of character for now.
Where's
I
Davis
didn't
going? You
say
wouldn't-
what I was
you
doing
wouldn't
with
leave
him.
this guy. I guess Davis would have told us to follow, but I guess I'm gonna keep an eye on the guy for a minute.
Okay.
Can I action a guidance on him to help calm him down?
You can. Sure. I don't know if you.
Listen. Little one, I need you to come with me. I'm not carrying too much at the minute, so I can carry you if you would like, but we need to get out of here. I hope you can trust me.
Okay. So you can go ahead and give me a. I'm assuming you meant you have a guidance on yourself, right? So you can go ahead and give me a persuasion check with your guidance, and then keep in mind, according to what I see, you do still have a little bit of inspiration from Al that's lingering, but it is starting to fade soon.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to use it. Might
Okay.
as well. Instead of
Yeah.
losing it.
Go for it. So Al, they're D8s, right?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a persuasion plus your D4 for guidance plus a D8 for your bardic inspiration, and I will start editing your Roll20 sheet to help you, Mr. Suntouched.
D what as well? The 2 D8s? Was that?
D8 and a D4.
A D4 for your guidance and a D8 for your inspiration. Let's see. All right, and then let me go save my kitty because he's all upset outside while you're rolling your dice. Yeah, well, the thunders are coming. Yeah. Good boy. All right, so it went from a 15 to a 16 to a 22. Reading him with your insight, you can tell that he's not going to stop you from carrying. He doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks, again, similar to how he looked at Davis at you, but beyond you. And you kind of are able to reach down, scoop him up because he's little. And not in a demeaning way, but carry him with you.
I'm gonna like cradle him in 2 arms, kind of like I don't want to be like sling him over the shoulder like a
Yeah,
like a flower.
understood.
I'm gonna nod to Al. It's time to go.
On our way then.
Yeah.
Wave at Davis on the rock.
Where's Davis going?
I'm making the rounds so I can see in all the fucking cells that none of us have checked.
Okay, give me one, Davis, because I haven't seen where you moved because I've been
Yeah, that's
working
why I've
on.
been trying to move it kind of slow. So I'll go back to here.
Thank you. I'm trying to get Sej's sheet to, because he actually rolls with this, so I want to make sure it looks okay. If you refresh Sej, it should be up to date on Roll20.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hopefully. But okay, so yeah, Davis, you're free. So yeah, Davis, as you're walking, no, this person would have been like actually gone by now. Boop.
Nah, I'm after her. I'm getting her.
No. Yeah, you're able. I'll say I'll move you a little bit. You're able to like get down here as you see, and then you see another large pen.
Is there anybody else?
Empty
Oh.
in this case. And you see, start seeing a hut. Are you? Let me see. Did you let anyone know that you're going, or are you just going solo?
I mean, didn't I? Didn't I tell those two before I left?
Yeah, you did. But did you tell Davis or did you tell Dregnar or Marb?
I mean, if they asked where I was going, I would have said. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I probably would have. I would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna go see if there's anybody else in the other pens.
All right.
Yeah, Dregnar may or may not have come. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dregnar will attend with you. Dregnar. Let me see. Does he have any key left? I don't know. He doesn't have any key.
I don't.
He'll be like.
We used a lot.
He'll be like. He'll be Davis. I can't keep the shadows on us, so let's. All right, Davis. Right here. Go ahead and when you get like roughly around here, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure. Ooh, that's not good. 8.
8. Okay. Yeah. So as you're starting to like walk by this, larger structure of leathers and bone and wood, seemingly, like a tent, Dregnar will kind of grab you and kind of keep you from moving or attempt to.
Okay.
So, and he'll kind of point to the side, and he'll say, and you'll see there's a couple giants still down here.
Oh shit.
Still watching. And go ahead, CJ, because you were controlling Dregnar last session. Can you roll me a perception check for Dregnar?
Yes, I can. Did his level up? Is under some -1 off his too?
Yes, -1 on his as well.
Yeah, which everybody I think is
15 total.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's just Dregnar just like is able to see the giants and kind of be like, Davis, I don't know if we're all in the shape to start another scuffle.
No, I'm not dressed for the part.
Okay. If we go, let's go quiet.
Roger.
All right, go ahead. Stealth checks, CJ, and
I don't have to do it at disadvantage because I'm not wearing my armor.
Yeah.
Professional.
Ooh,
Okay.
19.
Nice. Okay.
Hold on, just for fun, let's see if I'd have rolled disadvantage. It would have been a 7.
Dregnar is +6.
Yeah, I'd like to use one of Al's luckies.
Okay.
That's an 8 total.
8 total. Ooh. Oh. Okay. This is actually going to be
Tables have turned.
tables have turned. I did not expect this. 1 second. Looking up the passive perception. Okay. Yeah. No, they would definitely notice. Davis, you start slinking forward, right?
Yeah, then
And as
this
Dragnar's
blood
kind of
starts slipping off the rocks and shit.
Dregnar starts kind of focusing in on you, kind of not paying attention. And as you guys are walking, you start to hear a few softer voices just kind of, what was all that noise? I don't know. And Davis, you know, what was all that noise? I don't know. And then you just hear like a deeper grunt. And you're able to see now, Davis, in this pen. Select the
30
tool.
people.
Really? Come on, select these. Okay, give me a second. It's being really weird with the selections because I'm very good at being a DM.
I mean, roll
Okay,
20
take your time.
is the biggest.
I'm
in the
gonna go
ass
ahead and
sometimes.
ping y'all down here just so everyone can see it. Boop, there you go. So, and then as you see this, and Dregnar, like with you, see this, Dregnar kind of loses his footing. Go ahead, CJ. Roll me. You can flip me a coin. One. Like if you do a D2 or a D whatever, D4, D6, whatever. Low, he falls inside. High, he falls outside.
4 on a d6. So high.
So he falls outside. So Davis, you're gonna see Dregnar whoop, and he
Can I
just starts
try
like
and quickly grab
sliding.
him? Just like
You can try.
Okay.
You weren't expecting your friend to be the one that
Yeah.
doesn't.
Sure. I mean, you set the skill check DC, whatever you want.
Yeah, go for it.
What do you want? Acrobatics, athletics? What do you want?
It would be. This would be speed to be able to catch him. So it can
Just plain
be.
dex.
It can be sleight of hand.
I'm not proficient, so just plain dex. 16.
16.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah. As you do, you manage to like kind of grab him by like some of the looser fabric that he has, and you're like, ugh, I got you. But as you're kind of struggling to get him, this is where his 2 comes in. You hear the heavier footfalls. But you do manage to get Dregnar back up here. And then you kind of look, Davis, and you see a male giant starting to rush your way. What do you want to do?
Glaive at the ready. I'm gonna. We'll move up. I'll move up here if I can and be like, let's go, man. Let's get out of here. But I'm gonna wait for him to run so that I can kind of hold the line.
Okay. We'll say that was a giant's turn. You moved here, so now Dregnar. CJ, what's Dregnar doing?
I will say, how loud did they growl? Like, loud enough to where I
Oh.
think my mates across the place would have heard it?
It was loud, like prison break loud.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm muted. Yeah, Dregnar just run along with Davis. He doesn't want to fight.
Just Davis, he starts.
Yeah, he's fucking fast
Looking
as
at
shit, too.
Yeah, wait, this is difficult terrain though, so right here, there we go.
Yeah, I don't think he'd fully leave Davis behind either.
Yeah. All right. So this guy will kind of step up.
Yep. Opportunity attack as soon as I can, which would have to be
All right.
basically right there because, you know, the height.
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright. Ooh. I don't think that's going to hit. 14.
It is.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They're giants.
So he can't climb up after me now, at least. He's locked in place.
He is.
He's only one size larger than me? No, he's 2 sizes larger than
2
me.
sizes, so
Does
his
that matter?
speed is reduced by 15. Materia, it's 15.
Ah, okay, cool. Nice.
Okay. Because I honestly, I hate Sentinel as written.
Yeah, it is kind of neat.
It's like, oh, I hit a huge giant.
Yeah. A
I hit a
dragon!
huge
Boom!
dragon.
You're still.
I can't move. Yeah, it's like, what?
Yeah,
And the
it's
other
just
giant
slowing
kind of
him
starts
down.
moving this way.
And we just go.
Okay, you did 12?
Oh, I need damage, don't I? Whoops.
Yeah. Like you said 12. So.
Sorry, no, I was telling Dragnar go. 9. 9
okay.
slashing.
So as he's kind of like reaching with his hand, you
Actually,
know,
wait,
with your
is he holding anything? Is he holding his weapon?
he is, but he's reaching with his hand to kind of grab you. He's not
Can
so
I-
much going to try to swat you. He's trying to catch you.
But can I knock it out of his hand?
No. In this case, I mean, the flavor, you can add the damage if you want to. I mean, sure, you can. Like maybe you startle him and he drops his club. Of course you can. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Fuck it. Yeah. So
Save.
the save is D8 plus my old proficiency still, right? Not the new one.
Yeah. Well,
So 15 strength.
15. Okay. Okay, that's a dice I don't want to actually lose because that's CJ's nice dice. Give me 1 second.
And then
there it
I'll
is.
do the superiority die damage is 3 more damage.
And mark off your natural 12 plus all his bonuses. No, yeah, he holds on to his club. He just cuts
I
his hand.
guess this big giant thing.
Yeah.
It's worth a
He
shot.
like you cut the other hand because he's reaching with his right hand as he's holding the club in his left hand, and then he's going to go in for to grapple you.
Uh-oh.
So go ahead. Well, he rolls a 2, so go ahead and give me strength or an athletics or an
Athletics, yeah.
acrobatic. Yeah.
19?
Yeah, you managed to
No.
push it off. Yeah, like his hand is like he's still startled by it, and then yeah, that's his action. And then this other one is going to start like stepping over the boulder, and you see her reaching down in the pit.
Can I? All I can see is she's reaching down. Okay.
Huh?
All I see is her reaching down.
Yeah. All right. Let me, because I realize I don't have music playing.
Wait, you didn't expect there to be combat right now either.
Oh, that's such the wrong music. That's not the right music. What's a good one for this? Let's just do this guy. This is like one of our classic ones. No, not that one. I want. God damn it! Where is it? I haven't had to like. Oh man, there it is. Violent reaction. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so Dragnar is waiting for you. Davis, it's your turn.
Oh, backing off. So with 30 feet of movement, I probably get like here or here. I'm not sure which one.
Are you disengaging or just moving?
Yeah, I'll disengage and go.
Okay, yeah, because you see as you're starting, he's going in for another grab, and you
Yeah.
move, and then
So can I get here or can I go one more? I can't tell.
one more.
Okay, one more. Then yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Oh, that's loud. All right, yeah, and then Dragnar will be like, "Go, buddy, go!" And he's well, I guess I should say, TJ, you're controlling Dragnar.
Yeah, you know what? What's the range of that giant?
What's the range?
What's the range of my skill?
10 feet, I think. His show.
Your scope, it's got a 10-foot range, so you can't hit him.
No, I'm
you
gonna throw a
can step
ninja
up.
star at him.
Okay, go for it.
That is one of these.
You are not raging, so you can use Dex or Strength, whatever you want to do to throw it.
I do.
I rolled a 16, so I hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then, yeah, I'm just trying to.
D4 plus 3.
If I could, I'd like to keep an eye on what she's doing
Gotcha.
as I'm running.
What was the
8
damage? Okay.
8 total.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll just keep moving away.
Okay.
And you'll have to
You
minus 1.
could technically throw another ninja star if you wanted to.
Oh, well, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, that I rolled a 3, so.
Okay, yeah, that'll miss. Equipment ninja stars. Does he actually have them? He does. Let me reduce
does, yeah.
here by 2. They're down to 10.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, and then you're able to move 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, staying on the outside edge. Yeah, perfect.
Gotcha. All right, Giant's turn. He will try to start stepping, but then the tent is in the way, and he'll start stepping over. That's all I can do. Davis, as you're looking, this giant's reaching in, and then you see her start pulling up an ogre.
Okay. Did this guy get in range of me? Because I got my reaction back, I assume, and I can maybe.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Alright.
As he's climbing up, you see his big hands
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
kind
him
of going
again.
up.
Definitely hits. 27.
Yep.
13 damage.
13. Do you want to use your tempered hand to move 5 feet?
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, even with difficult terrain, is that okay? To move
Yeah,
this? Okay.
it doesn't say it's affected by difficult terrain.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like it's slice at his
I'll
hand
push
as he's
myself
coming up.
off of him further back.
Mm-hmm. At this point, Al, Sej, Marb, you hear the and then the echoing, booming voice from a distance.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Anything
I'm
on?
gonna
So we're in like quasi initiative order,
Uh,
basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I guess can I deliver this halfling to the rope area over here with Grung and Marb?
Yeah.
Grung,
So
I
you
guess?
can
Okay.
you are able to coerce the halfling. Grung kind of helped him. He's up on the rock now.
I'm gonna whisper to him before I like pat his back and just point at Grung with the rope. Say, "There's your escape, little one. Go and don't look back."
He's just kind of nodding his head, kind of lightly but quickly. And Grung kind of reaches, grabs him, puts him up there, and where are you going, Sej?
I'm gonna come back and have a quick conversation with Alice. Say, I don't like what I just heard just now.
Yeah, you're able. I'll let you move all the way back to Al. That's fine.
If yeah, you can stop me. Feel free.
No. I'm giving you a little bit of a catch up. So yeah, you're able to move all the way to where Al is sitting or standing.
Okay.
You all hear this. Marb, Davis. I'm assuming Marb would just run to the sound of the noise.
Yeah, probably. It's like, oh,
right.
bananas.
Ignores difficult terrain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They probably just like clamber down. Like I don't know. He's pretty fast.
Do you want to go down this way? Okay.
Yeah, he's got 35 movement. So yeah, you
He
probably
would- he
would
go
go
here
back
or something.
here.
Yeah.
As a quick aside, Sej is gonna ask Al. Al, if another fight breaks out, are you okay?
I'll manage. Yeah. We gotta make sure everybody else is safe. We gotta. Wait, Marb. Okay. I think he knows where it's at. We gotta follow him.
I see. Let's go.
I'll give Sedge one more notch, I'll be good. Thank you.
Okay, with that, I'll allow you guys to kind of, since Marb is up here, I'll allow you guys to kind of catch up like that, okay? So, Davis, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'll run this way.
All right, 5, 10, 15,
Like here-ish?
like roughly
Oh,
here.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Alright.
at least one back here.
Yep. Are you dashing?
Yeah, I guess I would dash. So
Okay, you can move another
1,
15.
2, like here.
Yeah, bro. All right. Dragnar, or unless you're doing something else, Dave.
No, I was just gonna say, I probably don't see Marv yet. Like, I don't know, maybe. You tell me. He's 80 feet away.
Yeah, he's 80 feet. You would, Davis, you would kind of like, as you're running, you would kind of see off to the distance, like Marb on top of one of the boulders, and y'all make eye contact. Or
I'd be like,
eye contact.
yeah, I'd just be like, ah.
Yeah. Dragnar, so CJ.
Yellow.
Continue to run.
Did I have my muting bad?
No, we can hear you now.
Oh, you're good. You can hear.
We still Dragnar. Just does. Looks like we're kind of away. So just keep running.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right here. So he's dashing, I'm assuming. Alright, he will. Is that all he can do? And then he will.
Choose your adventure, friend.
He will actually jump down and try to run this way. You feel the boulders kind of shake
Yeah, I'm
under
assuming
his
he's never
weight.
within my range there because of the height.
Yeah, no. Yeah, height.
Although he's tall. But still.
Yeah, but he's still
But yeah.
out of range.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
say
fair
it.
enough.
Like, you're not expecting, like, you're running
Yeah, fair enough.
everything. Alright, Al. Tej and Marb. Alan says you'll just kind of hear the heavier footsteps kind of out to the distance. But Marb will call out, I see Davis. He's running.
He's still not wearing armor like a fucking idiot.
Towards Marvin, gonna be hopefully towards us.
Looks like it. He's being chased.
Actually, Marb probably, as soon as he saw this thing, probably would have shot him.
Sure, actually.
He's got the distance.
Marb can't shoot and he ignores cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're.
Or he could have shot him like as he was getting down. I don't know. You know.
No, because he dashed, so
Oh, fair enough.
he wouldn't have. He doesn't have a reaction to shoot.
Right. Yeah, you tell me it's a real big drop. So.
Trying to think, because these are like 15 feet. They're about. I would say.
You could maybe see his.
Marb, even though Marb ignores cover, like I will let him shoot, but I would
with
say it's a
the penalty.
disadvantage
Yeah,
just
for
because
sure.
of just
Yeah.
the
he'll definitely
angle.
do it. Okay. So am I doing a full turn 2 attacks worth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
like Al, Sej, and Marb are kind of going at once, essentially.
First attack, we'll do no sharpshooter.
Okay.
Well, that's a natural 1 on one of those dice, so that's a miss.
Yeah, arrow lost.
Second one, also disadvantage, I assume, is
Mhm.
it's 5 plus 10, so 15. That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
He is injured.
Yeah, I gotta do all the things.
No hunter's mark though, so.
Right, and it's his old proficiency, so it's gonna be. Oh wait, so the hit was actually 14. Sorry.
14, it still hit.
Still
You
hits.
did sharpshoot?
Cool. No. It's because I was using the plus 10 on his sheet, but his plus 10 is with the plus 4 proficiency, not the plus 3.
Gotcha. But yeah, it hit. So damage is what, 2d8
Plus
plus
3 plus, and then he'll dump his what's it called? Thrill the hunt.
Oh, throw the hunt.
Which is
Okay,
also
so
3, I
wisdom.
think, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it's just 2d8 plus 6. Ooh.
Plus one more because his dex is 4, so 7, so 20.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 20.
Solid shot. Like the first arrow he fires, it hits this boulder that's like here as he's trying to arc it, and it just shatters the arrow. Second one, he kind of lifts it up a little bit higher, releases it, and Davis, you just see the giant as he's like trying to run, keep up with you, as the arrow sinks in like this fork
That's Marb.
near the eye area.
That's gotta be Marb.
My gosh. Okay. Alan says.
Sej, I think he found it.
Yeah, Marb. Baka, he's in this thing over here.
How do I? What?
You can't. Alan
You're
says.
just like, I don't know.
So I do have a turn.
Yeah, y'all are like Sej, Alan, Marb. You're kind of like one group, so you can do whatever.
I was gonna be a little frustrated. Oh shit! Damn it! We'll find a way up. And I was gonna pull out his lutes and just play a lot of, a few arpeggios and give Marb an inspiration real quick. He's like, you know what you're doing. I mean, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Marb is inspired again.
I guess Marb would have also probably used a quarry on him. Why not? Fuck it. And I don't know, is it long enough to move it, or would he have to use a new quarry?
Yeah, he would have to use a new one. He had nothing to move it to.
Oh,
earlier.
it's a minute, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those fuzzy rules. But if since he's not concentrating on it, if he's got nothing to move it to, it just
Yep,
fades.
it fizzles. Yeah, so you would use a new quarry to mark that
Okay, marks it.
after the fact, which is terrible, whatever.
Okay.
This pile of rubble right there, what is that like?
That's like waste and guck.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
never mind.
refuse.
Yeah, right.
Excrement.
I'm gonna follow Al.
Okay.
Guess we're hurried, but we're
You're more than welcome to dash. He actually used. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't use my action.
Are you using your action for anything?
Can I actually take a dodge action and just kind of run out in the
Sure.
open?
You can dodge.
Super cautious, like, where's the danger?
No
I know
actual
the
threats
danger,
visible, but fuck it, dodge.
There
Are
is.
they
I'll put it,
invisible? Are these bitches visible?
I'll put it on you, but there, just so you know, there is a dodge. That's the dodge icon. I need to grab it.
Yeah, I learned. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Sedge, anything with your action, or are you good? You can't see him.
Yeah, I will say, as I see these guys, I'll be like, yep, he's in here. I think Marb got a good lick on him.
Yeah, like he is roughly the height of the boulders. Like you do not see him.
Damn. Okay. Hey Al, I don't know how to get up on these rocks.
Me neither. Do you have an idea?
Hmm.
I'm sure Al could boost you.
Not
That
sure
would
he
be the
could.
best option.
I got
For
a
comedy.
skeleton. It's got to be good for something, right?
That'd be a real comedy skit.
Multi-use.
That'd actually be funny.
Oh.
And you're exhausted too.
Yeah.
Sedge, on my shoulders. Let's go.
I was just gonna actually say, oh, you could jump on my shoulders if you wish to get up.
Okay, we'll give that a shot.
Okay, next turn. Got it. We'll say that Sedge is bracing himself to help you boost yourself up.
He's got like the hands down, like, you know, in the little cradle
Yeah.
position, like ready to whoop.
Yeah, so he's holding his action to boost you up. There you go. Blue dot.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Davis. It's Giant's turn, right? Then it's you.
Yes.
Okay. The Giant recoiling, pulling. You see him like grab the arrow and like pull it out of like his forehead, throw it to the ground, and then
Hey, don't look at me, I didn't do it.
kind of like jump up here to kind of cut you off.
Oh. I think you can see him now, boys.
He is holding something. Yeah, so
Ooh.
you see Sedge and Al, you just see the Giant pull himself up, but like almost like leap and kind of quickly pull himself up and turn towards Davis.
I'll
Okay.
just real quiet.
What about
All right,
Mamma
Davis
Jamma down here?
and
What
what would you
about-
like to? Oh yeah, down here you just see. Well, you wouldn't see. Well, I don't know if you're paying attention.
No,
Your passive is
definitely
a
not
little
at this
low.
That's certainly not at this point with this fucker just jumped up in my
Yeah,
view.
and then this one's gonna go.
At best, I might have heard something, but I doubt it.
Yeah, no, not with your passive.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, your turn, Mr. Davis. Followed up by Dragnar. And I know what Dragnar's gonna say, so yeah, DJ, you just worry about what you want to actually mechanically do. I know what Dragnar's gonna say.
1, 2, 3. I can only barely get in range anyway. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'll hit him. Fuck it. I'll be like, nah. Back in the pit with you.
Oh, and you entered his reach too, so he's gonna swamp you.
But my attack comes first, or no? His is a reaction,
Uh-huh.
I guess. I don't know. How
This
does
is a
that work?
reaction. Yeah, all it's basically like at the same time, Davis, you kind of run up there and like swing your glaive upward, and Alan says you just see this giant with his maul start swinging down towards your friend. Technically, his reaction will
I'm
be
not in
first.
rage to give my reaction to him.
Okay, yeah. So technically, his reaction would be first, David, because you
Right.
entering his base.
Gotcha.
Natural 15, so I know that hits you.
Yeah, I mean, my armor class is 12. What the fuck? Of course.
Yeah. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
He takes 15 points of radiant.
Oh, no, yeah, nice. So I will say
But
this
the
says,
shimmering now goes. It's gone.
yeah, so says you see for the first time, you see the giant swing down at Davis, and it looks like a solid hit, and then that pale light that's around him flashes. It's still a cold light. It's not a warm light like a sunlight, but you see the giant kind of recoil. All right, Davis, you can go ahead and do your thing.
Cold light.
First one hits 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And with tempered hand, I can only move around him. I can't move him, right? Because he's too big.
Yeah, he's too big, but you can move 5
Yeah,
feet
I'll
towards
move
him.
5 feet. No, I'm gonna try and like rotate. So I'm gonna
Okay.
just move laterally on the one. Second attack. 21 to hit.
Is that it?
12 damage.
All right. So yeah, Sej. There we go. So Davis, as you see, like him hit his club on the light, and it reflects. You see the club just start breaking apart, and then Davis, very quickly with his glaive, like in the midsection of this large giant, and we get to timber him.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Wait, he's down?
Yeah,
Nice.
he was hurt.
Oh shit. Okay.
No one. He just falls straight back.
There's more.
All right, and then CJ, your turn. Dragnar would be like, "We're running, right? We're running."
Well, sorry. Yeah, I won't respond in the time.
Yeah. All right, CJ.
We are running. That is, yeah, we're running.
1, 2, 3.
Draco,
4.
there's more back
5.
there. We need to help them.
We need to regroup. I mean, you don't hear him say, "It's like we need to," and he just keeps running.
Just saying.
Yeah. 1 dash. Jump down. That's about all he can get with the jump down. Davis, you just see Dragnar.
God, that
Drop down.
shifty little dwarf. He's so fast.
All right, Tej, Al, Barb, you saw what happened to the giant.
I kill him.
And you definitely hear Davis call out to Dragnar in the little exchange with Dragnar's like, "We're running."
Yeah, and there's more.
Yeah.
Hey, Al, do whatever you can to convince Davis. We need to get out of here. Our fate is not here.
There goes your reaction.
Okay. Is there still a ready to action to get boosted? Is it my turn?
Yep, I'm still ready to give you a boost.
Okay for that.
If you wanted to. If you don't, then no sweat off my back.
What you call me? Yeah, I'll hop up.
Boop. Okay.
Thank you.
You can with that him using his action. We'll say that took. You still have half your movement, so you can move 2 squares because it's difficult terrain. And then also, Al, if you could microphone a little bit. For me, it's very soft.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it is for everybody else.
Any better?
We'll see. Hopefully, it seemed a little bit better.
Okay. Okay, still got everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk to Davis. Yeah, we've been through too much today. We gotta regroup. We gotta make sure everybody else is okay.
There's more people stuck back there. I don't want those guys getting to him.
How
They're chasing us.
you show up
We're
and
bringing
the
them
rock
to you.
disappears? Damn it.
Forgot to move those guys. Sorry. Oop, there you go. Yeah, Al, as he's saying they're chasing us, and you peer beyond Davis, you do see a pair of ogres.
If I have any speech left, I would say to Sedge, in Sedge's direction. There are more. 2 ogres coming. I'll stand my ground there, facing Davis. Have a spell.
Actually,
Anything?
I will retcon one thing. I'll say Dragnar didn't drop down yet. He's just up here.
Okay.
I gave him too much movement. He couldn't make it all the way down there.
Right the level.
Right, we're kind of pseudo initiative though.
Good
I'll just say-
action.
Marb will kind of call out because I mean Marb's got Marb eyes, so he can.
Yeah, you can actually see them and just shoot them.
Yeah. Do you want him to?
Yeah, absolutely. Although I'm also
Alright.
not tracking his arrows. So that's 2 shots
Uh,
fired so far.
Shoot.
I mean, I
Okay.
can't track
I didn't
his
track
arrows.
him last combat either.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't shoot too much. He
I
shot
shot
some.
like 5 or 6 times maybe.
Yeah, we'll just drop him down by 5 arrows, and then now
And
this
then
will be
2
your
more
2
now.
more that you're shooting.
And then 2
Okay,
more.
so he's down to 12.
Ooh. Wait, why am I rolling 2 dice at once? Well, guess what? Both those attacks are terrible. Because it's not disadvantage, right? Because the other one was... I was
No,
rolling at
just straight
disadvantage because he
roll.
was in the pit. Now these guys are up on the rocks.
No.
So,
So you can roll the 2 rolls.
3 and a 2. I'm pretty sure they both miss.
Yeah, even
11
with his
and a-
bonuses.
Yeah, his bonus is 9 because it says 10, but he's got the +4.
Alright, so here's my question. On the first roll where you said 11, would you use Thrill of the Hunt to try to bump it up, or would you wait for the second attack?
For an 11 on these fuckers, I don't think they're as low AC as the giant. He would have been. He would have said fuck that shit.
Okay, then what was the second roll? 12?
12. I would have.
Would you try to bump it up anyways, just to see if you hit?
Sure. I mean, there's no point not to, right? 15.
It hits.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
Cool.
So he's Hunter's marked. He is not injured, so...
He is not Hunter's marked because I'm shooting this guy, and I didn't transfer it. But I guess I could.
Oh. Dude, yeah, do you want to transfer
Yeah,
it?
let's
Sorry.
bonus action transfer it first. Sorry.
See the one in the back?
No front.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
The damn. Oh, that's it. Oh, I
D8,
should, yeah.
D6,
I don't know why I'm rolling
plus
manual
7.
dice for him.
D8, D6, and plus 7. No, sorry, plus 4. Because, yeah,
Right.
plus 4.
Yeah,
D8.
yeah, no thrill of the hunt. And I assume he's not hurt.
Nope.
Damn, nice roll
Wow.
though. Jesus.
Jesus. Just, again, as Marv does, lines it up perfect. Davis, you see the arrow just for a brief moment, and you don't have time to move, and it just right by you. And you look behind you,
Fuck it, that's my man.
heavy hit into this pauldron of the guys that are chasing you. And there are those ogres with more armored, like security guard. And Marv will call out, boys, can we go, please? Okay. And Dragnar, because we're out of order, Dragnar's like, we'll come back for the others. Let's go. Essentially, I'll put it this way. If you guys decide to just run, you should be able to get at least here fairly well, back to the pit where you were. But up to you.
Davis's priority is just to pull them, as many people back towards us as he can. So, like, he'll kind of hold until somebody gets close, and then he'll back off.
Okay, so you're going to hold your ground?
For the most part, until they probably get within basically what he determines, like a turn's worth of movement, and then he would back away.
All right, Davis. As that's what you're doing, and you're kind of surveying, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, because he wants to pull them away from the pit. Ooh, that sucks. 9. Oh, that's
9?
even. It's not even. It's worse than that because it has my extra bonus. 8.
Okay, yeah. You're just so focused on these two over here. All right. All right, Tej, Marb, Allegretto, DJ as Dragnar, y'all doing anything? As you see, like, Davis stubbornly kind of
Yeah.
rolling, but not as fast.
Ragnar can only heal with key points, right?
No, he can dodge. He can
Right.
use his action to dodge, and that heals.
How does that work? He needs to
the word
heal
Part of his
first.
shadow
It's gonna be a
monk
fight.
creep.
Okay, so if you look at his feet, he's got what's called Dwarven Fortitude. Whenever you take the dodge action in combat, you can spend 1 hit die to heal yourself for the die's roll plus your con mod. However, he doesn't have to roll because he took durable. Whenever you spend a hit die to recover hit points, instead of rolling, you heal the maximum possible result. Okay? And then because he's got a magic item called the Parry Out of Wound Closure,
Yeah,
whenever
this is
you roll a hit
James.
die to regain hit points, you double it. So he just doubles whatever he heals.
And it's
So
max.
do you want to use a barbarian die or do you want to use a monk die to heal, CJ?
One's the bigger die.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
12.
Okay, so this is how it works for him. This is how stupid this is.
He heals
So you
28
take
points.
action dodge. He's Wolverine. So and then he just kind of gathers his ki and gathers his rage and he heals 12 plus 4 16 twice 32. 1 action self heal
The
32.
+4 is not doubled, is it?
Huh?
The +4 is not doubled.
That is.
Oh, it's just
All
whenever you
healing.
roll a hit. Well, no, whenever you roll a hit die to regain.
No, read the parry out of wound closure.
Yeah, the hit die is doubled, not the bonus plus 4 con.
In addition, whenever you roll hit die to gain hit points, double the number of hit points restored.
Oh.
Like double the, I think it's the total, right?
Well,
That's
no,
how
the
I've
number of
always
hit
read
points it restores, meaning the roll, I think. Or
But
the
it
hit
doesn't
die.
say it. It says
It says double the
it,
number of hit points
I,
it restores.
I've always been running it as it's just like when you do it.
Nah, don't let people fucking min-max the shit out of you like that.
I'll
Sounds
do
like
a. Yeah,
Pretty
we'll have
sure
to
it's
see
meant
what
to double
is
the hit
intended.
die, not everything you roll on that turn. That's insane.
Okay, we'll run it like that for now. But anyways, that's 12, 24, 24 plus
28.
4, 28.
It's still great, but
Okay, yeah. So
And I'll mark
check
off.
our shield and move towards Davis, realizing that apparently we're not running.
Sure. Where are hit die in this again?
under short
I
rest,
do
you have to
rest.
short rest.
Okay. Barbarian.
Presumably he's got two different sets, right?
Yeah, so I took off his barbarian one. Okay. So he's gonna move towards Davis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, there we go. Where's he gonna move? Alright, we're again. There's not really initiative, so you guys can discuss amongst each other. I'm gonna lower the music so I can actually hear you guys a little bit better.
Can I say while all this is going on just for Rock, can he be having a short rest?
You can start. I mean, and
Takes
short
an
rest
hour.
is 30 minutes to an hour in materia. So
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's what Rock will
Yeah.
do. You guys have your shenanigans.
Would Rock have
Into
even
Nicholas.
heard the giant roar?
no.
He's very far away.
Yeah.
He's
He's
very
left
far
with the people that we broke out.
Right.
They ran for like 10
Nice.
minutes straight, basically.
Yeah, he's currently waiting for us.
But Marv made it back. He's so fast.
Because Marv caught up to him halfway, basically.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, y'all's turn. I'll just say, all right, if y'all are stuttering,
If it gets that
you
close,
guys-
then
Yeah.
I might start to back.
I'll do. Can I drop David's inspiration and just kind of give him a come on, we gotta run. Don't.
Yeah.
What are
Actually,
you doing?
she's gonna carry these two and move.
Can she carry both of them? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, in my action. Sorry, I missed it, but can I move a little bit closer to Davis right here?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I move yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Wherever you want to move. Sorry, I accidentally clicked your token. I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
Yep.
Keep in mind, I'm also like 10, 15 feet up.
Yeah. Can I see these ogres that are coming towards him? Not just yet.
Probably not.
Not just yet. Probably if they get a little bit closer, because you got to think of the angle, right?
Right.
Yeah, these boulders are 12 to 15 feet up. And I know you're tall, but you're probably just seeing all of Davis. You can probably see that
Yeah.
he's staring at a direction.
Yeah, like you probably see me like pointing my glaive in that direction, or like having it ready in that direction. That's about it. Yeah, if they were to get that close and I saw this, I'd be like, "Fuck!" There's several more than I thought, and then I'll back up 1, 2, 3.
You want to double with
Yeah,
your
I'll double 1,
yeah.
2, 3. Like, hey, bud.
All right. Cool. All right. You guys are kind of gathered. Do you want to say anything, Davis?
Yeah, there's 4 of the ogres and 1 big giant lady, but we're drawing them away from the innocent people.
You guys are free to interact, but yeah, you'll see that these guys keep kind of. One more. Oops, not you. You go here. You go here, and then David.
Can I move again already?
Yeah, you guys can move again.
All right, I'm gonna get on the other side of these rocks because I overheard what Davis said. I'm
Oh, shit.
assuming that means we're leaving, so I'm
Uh,
booking it a little bit.
I'd like to thaumaturgy, not full volume. But just yell back in the direction of the group. This way. Regroup. Let's go. And then I'm gonna stay along the rocks because I'm not jumping down in that.
That shit's
Look.
gross.
That's terrible.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's difficult terrain, so you guys can dash at your regular speed.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna get out of here. I'm dash.
All right.
So would that be in the
That
range
jump
of?
will, yeah, because you're jumping, that'll be your movement right here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, you're dexterous enough. I'm not gonna make you do a check. All right, so everybody's kind of running, right? At this point?
Curious question.
Hmm?
Actually, let me read the spell. How does spike growth work with like varied levels of terrain? Does it have to be flat ground?
No, it doesn't. It would just kind of, again, because it says 20 foot, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a 20-foot square. Let me read it. 20-foot radius.
I thought it was a square. Because like when we
No,
did it
it's-
in the, because remember when we did it in the meat grinder that y'all did in the tower, it was up on the sides of the walls too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. It just well, actually, it says the ground, but I mean,
This is the ground.
right? Yeah.
In my book, like in
I
DM's discretion,
Yeah, I
this is, it's all anchored to the ground. Like it needs to be on a surface, but then it can kind of, like these boulders can get all spiky if that's what you
Right, you
want.
just can't put it on like the ceiling. Is all.
Yeah.
Does he have a spell slot left for that? Probably not, because he did see invisibility. Boy.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mark it. Oops.
I don't think he's got it. Yeah, he doesn't have a fucking spell slot for it, so.
He does have a third. No, because
No,
he
he
doesn't
doesn't have
have
third level spell slot yet.
Yeah. Oh, technically, yeah, I did the see invisibility. Yeah, he can't do spike growth. Yeah, sorry.
Well, that was a thought. But
Hmm?
I said, well, that was a thought, but can't do it, so. Oh well.
Yep.
How many arrows does he have? He said 12, or was that before he shot the 2?
12 now. That's what he's got.
Yeah, I don't think he would fire then. So yeah, I guess we're running. I don't know where we're running to, but we're running. I'll hop down, fuck it.
Alright, that's as far as you can go with the hop.
Yep.
CJ, Dragnar just gonna run with the group.
Yeah. So now points back and yeah.
I really can't see anything in the Sage Advice yet. I'm just trying to find. Dragnar will just dash way ahead because he's the speedy boy that he is. And try to get. And call out. Gun. Hold on to that rope tight. We're coming hot. Alright. Saj, you moving?
Yeah, can I take can I also dash?
Yeah, of course. Jan, I'll move you so it's just easier.
Yeah, please.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, basically catch up over here. Yeah. Boop. Alright, these guys will continue on difficult terrain to try to follow you guys. So you guys are making distance. They're getting bottlenecked. She is not on difficult terrain, so she gets here. Davis, you see a lovely lady starting to chase y'all.
It's my friend.
Yep.
Our turn again?
Alright. Your turn again. Y'all are able to all get,
Yeah, I would get
to the rope.
Rope, yeah. I'll help Al up if I can.
You'll have to
not since
dash
I
the
dashed,
next
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where now I'm going to kind of track movements. So I'm just going to move some of these dead around so I don't accidentally keep clicking on them. Give me a minute.
I'll hug them. Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, there you go. Good use of prestidigitation now. You moved all the dead bodies.
This is filth, right?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. So Dragnar would have beaten everybody here, or he would have just CJ, roll me a athletics check real quick for Dragnar.
Yeah. Athletics. It's 11 total.
Oh, 11. Okay. So he goes and he struggles to get up. And he uses all his movement to get up. So he's up there primed and ready to help people get up, but he's not able to do it on this turn. He's with. There you go. This guy is just up here. Says you're able to run up here. Okay, it's actually going to get kind of close. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're able to get here. They're able to get here. All right, Giant is coming pretty fast. But he's at a distance. Okay. Dragnar, or whoever wants to get up. Davis, you said you're going to help Al boost.
Yep. My first
All right, and then he's also got growing helping. Al, you don't have to make any check. You're able to just go boop, up here.
I'll boost Sedge, or help Sedge too. That I know
All
that's
right.
gonna like if I can use my whole turn for that. Help them both.
Yeah. So your action was to help Al. Dregnar is reaching down to kind of help Sej, but obviously that's not going to work. So, well, yeah, because he can't even. Sej and Dregnar, both of you give me athletics checks to see if you're able to get Sej out before Davis is able to help. Please and thank you.
17.
I have a -1 athletics.
So 17 and a 13.
What was Dragnar's roll? 17?
7.
Unfortunately, as you guys are trying to pull, Dragnar's not able to get a good enough footing because he's leaning over the boulder instead of just trying to jump. So that doesn't work. Davis, are you going to use your turn to try to help them?
Absolutely.
All right, so she dashes up here. She's not actually on you guys. All right, go ahead. Davis, give me an athletics check.
Can
Okay.
it won't help the athletics check. Can I cast haste on Davis?
Sure. I mean, if you have the spell slot, you don't count the spell slot that you got from the level up though. Make sure you.
I
Okay.
expended those upon level up.
To make sure you didn't use them.
Yes.
Okay.
No level 5s.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead. If you need to use it, go ahead and choo choo. Davis, you get hasted.
If you needed the athletics check still, then it's 16.
Yes. 16. Okay. Now with everybody working together, you manage to boost Sej up and get him over here. Davis, since you're hasted, you technically have a hasted action.
Yeah.
Want to use it?
I'm trying to find the haste. Where's the little two? I can recognize it. I just gotta find it.
The little arrow.
fast forward
Speedy
symbol.
arrow.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. And Al's got his brain. Cool. Nice. I did not expect this to happen today.
Well, so I will say, I know I was helping him up at the time, but would I have been able to use my reaction to try and keep her at bay?
No. And that way, no, because
Yep, fair enough. I was busy.
yeah.
So she's just up in my shit right now.
I'm even just imagining that you set your glaive on the ground, and leaned it against the boulder to help them. Yeah.
And then now I'm gonna whip around, grab it,
And
fuck it.
hasted. Yeah.
So was my action to help him up?
Yeah, action is help it up, but you do
okay,
have
so
to
now I have a
haste
hasted action. Okay. If I
So one of that.
actually, what can? So I know I can do an attack. Let me see. What else can I do?
Dash, disengage, hide, use object.
And single weapon attack, yeah.
Right. Single weapon attack. I'll try and climb up the fucking rope if I can, using movement and/or the hasted action, however you want to work that.
Okay. So go ahead
Ignore
and
her and just try and make it up the rope.
that's fine. Go ahead and give me another athletics check then to
Okay, fair enough.
interact with the object. Use object, climb.
Sure. That's a natural one. So, yep.
Yeah. So Davis, you go and you're moving unexpectedly so fast that you pull the rope out of Dragnar and out of Grung's hand.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's your turn. All right. So in this case, I'm gonna make a quick turn order. So we need a giant. We don't need Rock in here. We don't need Sister Nutra.
I've been saying
We
that.
don't need all these people. Marb is there. Al is there. I'm going to, because it's one giant, I'm not going to necessarily make y'all roll initiative. I'm just going to kind of let it go in this kind of order that's going to fall in. So, Davis, it's the giant's turn.
Hit my 12 AC. Let's go.
Yeah. Natural 16, and...
Misses.
I'm gonna bonus action when it swings at him.
Oh, so disadvantage? Okay, so...
No, I think
Does
it's
he-
different. Hold on.
Davis, do you have
Bonus.
14?
Well,
for
you-
haste?
well,
That's
can
true,
only
I have
use
14 AC.
reaction.
You're right, because I hate
Yeah, you have a 14.
Yeah.
Also, it's
So
thundering
that-
like fucking crazy here. Hopefully I don't
Yes,
lose my
it
power.
Same.
So if we lose power,
It is imposing disadvantage. Yes.
as a reaction, right? Yeah. All right, so mark off your warding flare. So Davis, as you see the giant kind of, and she is using like a club, but in this case, it has bits of like a sword kind of jammed through it and dagger kind of jammed through it. So it is like with it's a spiked club essentially coming at you, and as she goes to swing, you see her swing, and then the sun kind of shines off some of the metal, and she kind of rears back and misses the swing, warding flare.
Okay.
You made her miss because that would have hit otherwise. And then the other attack, because there's only one attack that's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next attack is normal. Davis, she corrects and slams back down. Natural 16 to hit you, so that'll definitely hit. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, and it's your turn, Davis.
I was trying to think if I could use tempered hand shenanigans to like get up the rock while also hitting her, but I don't think that's how that would work.
I mean,
unless I'm like literally like pushing myself against her and then like climbing up the rock like between her and the rock.
I mean, if you can, we can say like it's part of your movement potentially, like something thematic, like you're slicing, jumping, slicing, jumping, slicing.
Actually,
I mean,
sure,
maybe.
yeah, let's try that. So yeah, I'll try and smack and like belay myself up through her like.
Right, so you're gonna need to hit her. If you're gonna try to do this, you're gonna have to hit her with all 3 attacks, moving up 5 feet each time.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Otherwise, you will fall.
yeah. Okay, let's go. First attack. No greater weapon master or anything. Just fucking easy. 18. Yeah, sorry, 17 because I don't have the next level yet.
Right, and roll damage.
That's one hit. Actually, can I just roll all the hits first just to see?
Yeah, sure. See if you make
it.
I
don't think I'll kill her. Let's
No. I'll tell you that she looks fresh.
15.
That hits.
Okay, and last one is that hits as well. So 18.
Yeah. So basically, Sej, as you're like warding flare, Alan says you just see Davis like he's. The best way is that he's like sticking his glaive in, pulling himself up, releasing, sticking his glaive in, like climbing up the giant with his glaive.
Yeah. Oh. It's like ladder ups. If you've ever heard of ladder ups.
Yeah, basically ladder up. Yeah, exactly. Like using some of the boulder and the glaive, like, and then.
I won't. Actually, I could have struck like iron on some of that. Anyway. So yeah, used all the damage. It's gonna be 15 plus 13, 28 total on all 3 hits.
28 total. Okay. So moderate damage. She's starting to bleed from her front as you were stabbing her and slicing up and everything.
So I'm up top now.
You have to get here, and you have your movement technically.
So yeah, I'm up on the boulder essentially now, right?
Yes, and then you need to move. Otherwise, you will. There's not room for you. So where would you like to go?
I'll actually bonus action heal myself if I can.
Sure.
So I will use 2 merit die to heal.
Okay. And this technically didn't count as any of your movement because you were doing tempered hand.
Nice, thank you.
So you have 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, let me roll
with difficult terrain.
Ooh, that's not bad. 19, 20, 27.
Oh, it is really a light show outside.
Yeah, I've had some flickering lights. Alright, 27 heal. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking bail. I'm out if I can, so like at least get down the
5, 10. Well, you have 6, yeah, so you can drop down here. Or if you want to be ready to couch people or something, wherever you want to put yourself.
Sure, there's fine.
Okay. Davis. Alright, so Grung's turn. Grung is gonna be guys, that's everyone, right? And he's just gonna jump.
That's everyone.
And then this little guy over here is just like
it's cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out right
Is it?
away.
Yeah. He's just screaming. So, Dragnar. You get to punch a giant in the face again if you want to.
Fuck yeah.
You there, CJ?
Yeah, that's yours. Everybody's kind of running. Giants here. I just have 1 rage left. The Dragnar's gonna start punching the stupid giant.
Is he gonna rage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Are you doing reckless or regular?
Oh, absolutely reckless.
Okay, let me go find all the things that you need.
'Cause
Go
why
ahead and
not?
start punching.
Uh,
There's
I
rage.
rolled a 19 and a 19. So that's got to count as
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, those will definitely hit. So that's one hit.
yeah. And then I'll just do the second one. So then do the whole. Ooh, 11 plus something.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so
Now
okay, 2 hits.
remember,
So it's 5d6 plus something.
yeah. So with his
Shadow sneak
choke, let me pull it up. So yeah, 5d6 plus 3 plus. Sorry, 5d6 plus 4 as on the first attack.
27 total.
Nice.
Okay, solid. As he whips, some of that, the show coming like out of the shadow seems to be even faster, and then strikes true. And go ahead and roll. What are you doing with your
Well, I don't get. Like I don't have key points, so I can't. Oh, I can just do one like punch after, right?
Yeah, if you want to just.
Yeah, I'll give him it.
Okay.
Another 9. Wow, 19 on the roll. Then I'll hit.
So D4 plus 4.
Or is that 8 total? Wow, good rolls.
Yeah, very good rolls. All right. Yeah, Dragnar's just holding line, showing and punching, and he doesn't have his shield equipped now because he had it unequipped and never equipped it. So let me make sure I adjust his AC. But I need to get better at tracking shields. There you go. All right, cool. Sej, you're up there. What would you like to do? The halfling is freaking out.
I'm gonna grab the halfling and jump down, shielding him like I'm gonna probably take falling damage. I'm
Go ahead and give me.
assuming.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity, an acrobatics check. So if you're not proficient in it, then just a dexterity check. D20 plus 1.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the
nice.
same. That's
You
the same.
only take.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Yep. You take half of this. So you take 1 point of fall damage.
Wow, I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself. I don't.
All right.
My ankle.
GG.
And this guy, you're carrying this guy, and he's just, he's like looking behind you, kind of pointing. They're gonna eat us. All right.
Not on this side of the wall.
Yeah. Overturn.
Spoiler alert,
Well,
they
they're
definitely
dumb,
could
so
do
they
it on
have to
this
go
side of
like
the wall.
this.
That's far down. I ain't doing that.
Must
There
not
you
be
go.
too
Okay.
far.
Is that literally shit? Oh, gross.
All right. Marb's turn, Davis.
Oh, can I also move? Real quick. I'm sorry, totally forgot. Can I move right here, and then I'm gonna like open my arms up at Al.
Sure. Okay. Gotcha. So you are ready to help Al get down. All right. Marb. Marb is inspired.
Oh, nice. He can't move his thing unless he kills something.
The thing's dead. Isn't?
No,
Nope.
no, he's got it on
It's
this
still there.
character.
Yeah. No, he can't move it. He can recast it if he wanted to.
Yeah, he wants to fucking murder this thing. Let's redo it. Can you use another quarry on this big
Okay.
honka?
His last quarry.
Yep. Alright, let's do... You know what, fuck it. Sharpshooter, even. Here we go. That's probably... Yeah, still 14, because he's got a +9.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice! Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have a +9 with Sharpshooter, sorry. I have to... So it's +6, so it's only 11, it doesn't hit.
11.
Yeah. Second shot... no Sharpshooter. We'll just go regular.
Okay. So I'm marking off 2 more arrows.
I should have Sharpshooter. 26. That hits.
26 definitely hits.
Okay. And she's definitely
Oh.
hurt, so it's all the things except for the Sharpshooter.
Okay, so you're doing throw the hunt on this?
Yeah, well, I will on the damage, yeah.
Yep. So 2d8, d6, actually
Plus
3d8 if you're doing
10.
the...
No, it's just 2d8 and a d6. What's the
Aren't you
third?
doing the inspired? You said everything?
Oh,
you're
shit,
holding
yeah, I
on
forgot
to-
about the inspiration, actually. So I think that's right. Fuck
Yep.
yeah, that inspiration. Put the extra 8. Let's go.
Heavy hit. Like Marv just kind of finds the back, like the nape of her neck. She's like,
Then
she's looking rough.
maybe he'll
Is he
bolt
moving anywhere?
over here somewhere, like away. Like he's what, 5 squares of movement, I think, or 4.
No, 5. So, no, he
No, it's-
ignores difficult terrain
Oh right, so
by
I think
himself.
it's 7 squares of movement. So
Yeah, 7
yeah,
squares.
he'll get like all the way back here if he can.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop.
Yep.
All right, Allegretto. She's not looking good.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow. I'm gonna give her
Okay.
a hi, and hopefully I get her attention. I'm gonna shoot her in the direction of her face.
She like looks up. That hits.
15?
That hits.
Cool. 7 damage.
She's looking really rough.
And then now that I have her attention, I'm gonna give her a vicious mockery. You're like
Okay.
you're like Rapunzel, but the only thing you let down is everybody else.
Ew.
And I'm gonna trust fall backwards.
Okay. So she would have succeeded if she didn't have negatives for her save. So yeah, she fails. Go ahead and roll that 2d4 damage. You might be able to mock her to death.
Kill her with the fuck.
Yeah, I don't have any luckies.
You can't read.
Doesn't
You
work for
can't
damage
lucky
anyway.
a D4.
It doesn't matter because that was exactly what you needed.
Nice. Wow, so only the min roll would have not killed her. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
So yeah, as you fall back, you just watch her, Timber. Oh, so poetic. Just fall straight backwards. You fall back. She just falls back as well. And with that, the heavy thuds. You hear the clanking and the grunting of some of the ogres. The menagerie, you're able to collect yourselves down. Al falling into Sedge's arm, putting back on the ground. Davis, you're for a brief, for a moment. You're keeping up, surprisingly. But y'all are able to escape the boulder fields and run with Marb catching up to you guys. And we're going to go ahead and take a break as you've killed more giants unexpectedly.